And the more polls I do, which all say we want an audience, it would be much harder for Dave to argue about whether we do have an audience. They do like the big block, and that's great, but in the end, it's a comedy show first and foremost, and that's the way we want to go, and it's certainly the way the four guys want to take it. And I just think it makes the show a really kind of, there's an extra special flavour to it when there is an audience. We go into pre-production in October. We're shooting November, December, a little break for Christmas, and then we shoot in January. So I think we're actually shooting 3 shows at the end of the year, and then 3 shows in January, and then pre-production, and then the show will be broadcast, God, this is so far away, September, October, I think, 2012. Long time. Obviously, their major concerns are there might be leaks. People might do things.
Look at you, Craig!
And, I can think of a couple of people, that might be a concern. And I also discovered on Friday that now, and this is absolutely true, there is Wi-Fi on the stage that we're going to be using. So a joke I used to make about Bobby being able to tweet during the scene is actually now quite possible. So that's kind of it. Nothing's nailed in terms of guest stars or anything. I've been thinking about scripts. I've got script ideas, but nothing written. I'll take some Q&A now, and then just for the sheer hell of it, just for the sheer hell of it, I just wanted to show you something, just so it's not, because I thought you might find it interesting. What the hell? It's great that you guys come out here, and it was just really to show you a 3-minute trail of a show that we made in the summer. It's got nothing to do with Red Dwarf, except the technology came from a conversation I had with Mike Seymour, who was the VisFX supervisor, when we were doing Back to Earth. So should we go into that first, and you can look at that, and then we'll do a Q&A after that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just go into this. So, when we were doing Back to Earth, Mike had his camera, and he took some brilliant shots of the cast. We never really had fantastic stills when we were making Red Dwarf, but because they've all been posed, and Mike actually captured people really acting and really just sitting there. Some classic ones of Chris, just amazing. And I asked him what the camera was, and he said it's a 5D, and then I forgot. I couldn't remember the name, it was too long and complicated. And then about 2 weeks later I asked him, I said, what's that camera you said? And he said, it's Canon 5D. I went, great, thanks. And this is, and then 2 weeks later I went, I promise you this is the last time I'm going to ask that question. What's that camera? Canon 5D. So I decided to buy one. He said, don't get this one, get the next one. It's a stills camera, but it has a video capability. 2 years ago, I got a phone call from Henry Normal, who runs Baby Cow. He had a science fiction idea, which he wanted me to write, and asked me what I was doing. And I said, I've written another science fiction